Good evening, one and all. We should be on with my delayed reactions there. Yeah, there we go. Delayed reactions, what I got there in the end. Yeah. Right. There we go. Right there. Yep, we're alright. Right, I suppose you can all see that Michelle hasn't had a sex change, just so you know. She's taken a little break from YouTube. She's in chat, so good evening, Michelle. And we've got this reprobate filling in. Not that you don't see us enough, you know. You know, everyone sees us twice a week as it is, and now they're gonna see you third time. Yeah. Yeah. So who we got in chat? We got Sam. Good evening, Shetland. Mr. Compton, Michelle, Smurf. Good evening, True Vapors. Mr. Chris Linton, Ian Morgan, Claire Trewella. Nice to see you at the weekend. Mr. Mike's Mex. Die Thing. I'm going to say Graham. I'm not saying your YouTube name. Mr. Chandler. Mr. Are you? You shouldn't be. No. Hang on a sec. Yes, there is, yeah. Yep, desktop audio. Yeah, no, you're not coming through. When you look under OBS, is there a green line bouncing when I speak? Yeah. Hang on.
Can barely hear Pete, so the volume needs to come up, I think. Maybe on the VC.
Maybe. Let's just put that in there.
1, 2. 1, 2. I've gone Pete deaf. Can barely hear Pete, so the volume needs to come up, I think.
You're coming through now.
Maybe. How's that, guys? Is that any better?
Maybe.
Can you hear me? Bingo! That's better.
You are coming through
1,
now.
2. Got sound now. Pete! Hey, Bill, how you doing, mate? Sorry about that, guys. Probably you didn't want to hear what I was saying anyway. Can barely hear Pete, so the volume needs to come up.
You're coming through now.
Maybe. I'm on relief tonight. I'm on Mad Hatter relief. But good evening, Michelle. Hope you're doing fine, girl. That's better.
There we go. Knock you up in VC a bit as well, and then that covers both bases.
All my ears laugh out loud.
Yeah. Right, so sounds all good now, yep.
Sounds good. Matt Chandler 3-4. Johnny the Vapeaholic. I like that. But good evening, Michelle. Good evening, everyone. It's good evening for Pete's Place. Why is Pete's Place here tonight? Pete's Place here tonight because Michelle's taking a labbatical. Is that the one? Oh my ears laugh out loud. Taking the time off. Gal needs a rest. And we all know what it's like.
Delayed echo now.
Oh God, what's that from now? Testing you tonight, Shane.
Yeah.
Better you're testing out on me in the chat than anyone else, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, true.
Spot on. Spot on, he's got. Get in there. Yeah, you get there, gal. You take your time.
How's that? Is that any better?
Is that better, chat? Maybe it's me too close. would shy out of saying my name.
Yeah. No, well, I'm getting a bit, you know. Oh, there he is, the legend that is Cal's Irons.
Cal's, I do apologise for, it was me that blocked you the other night. I was just going crazy with all the spam that was going on. Fortunately, Shane spotted what I did.
Yeah, I undid it. Yeah. The new little toys that Cal's has made me actually arrive today.
Yeah?
So, yeah, they're rather nice.
Alright.
I should be getting them set up tomorrow to be building with. I didn't get round to getting them set up today, but...
He's a builder. So what are you vaping on tonight, mate?
Me? Oh, what have we got? I've got me e-cig creator, and I pulled out the Kyling.
Alright.
For the simple reason I wanted something with a fair bit of juice capacity for driving on Friday. So I thought I'd use that. And in there, I've got some lovely juice that Mr. Empire sorted me out.
He's a good man.
And it is absolutely fucking gorgeous.
Yeah?
It is. Oh, man, it tastes like lilt. It tastes just like lilt. It's got that bit of grapefruit in there, citrusy. Oh, gorgeous.
I like that. Pete gets power hungry.
And then we've got the Mr. Mike Dacus Abstract Mods Squonker.
That's a beauty.
The bonds are on it. And in there, I'm vaping some Slightly Twisted from Rochford Project.
Yeah, know it well.
And then we've got the Captain with the Mage V2 with some Lemon Bomb from Frontline. That's the from Expo, the VIP gift bag. So I thought I might as well use it. And then I'm still rocking me Hammer of God with the 30mm mask. And in there, I'm using some Crispy Treats.
God, you got some good stuff on the go tonight, mate, haven't you?
And that Crispy Treats is lovely as well.
Is it? I have no... Mo Bro, good evening, mate.
Yeah, nice to meet you at the weekend, Mo Bro. The man with the most infectious laugh I've ever met. Oh, my days.
I've got a few things on the go. I've got me daily sat here just to get me out of the crap, which is the Aspire NX. And then I've got the V-God, which I've only just sent the review out, to be honest, guys. So the V-God with the Lost Art on the top, which I'm enjoying. That's on... What am I vaping on with that? Let me reach under the microphone. Oh, Spicy Vape, Hazelnut Meringue, which is very good. And then I've got the Gen 3 Dual going with... Wait for this one. You pulled an old one out, but check this one. I've got the Army on it. Do you remember the Army? Does anybody remember the Army?
Nope.
It's a bloody good tank, but it must be 3 years since I reviewed that, to be honest with you. And I took it off the shelf a couple of days ago, because you know what I'm like with, let's say, high wattage vaping. And I forgot about it, and I'm enjoying that. That's just right up my street there. So some of the old stuff is still got a lot about it, you know, all the new stuff and shiny stuff. Some of this stuff is brilliant. But I've got to test the RX Gen, because it's Gearbest sent it for review, and they're hounding me to get it out. So that will be coming from me, guys.
Yeah. Oh, your ribs are hurting from getting squeezed by Jules today, Matt. Unlucky. I got it at Expo. She nearly sent me flying. Did old Mama Vapes. And speaking of Mama Vapes, her lovely husband Steve made me an absolutely lovely Atty stand.
Oh, that was Steve that made that, was it?
Yeah, the one made out of a piston.
Right.
The one that Matt... I don't know if you saw, Matt posted it up earlier.
No, I haven't. No, I'm thinking of something else, actually.
I'll tell you what, just give me 2 secs, I'll go fetch it,
go
and
on.
I'll go fetch the build tools that Cal's made me as well.
I banged the fuse at Clapton's in the Dead Rabbit, and I'm loving them. Yeah, I'll let him know that, Claire, when he comes back, because I'm waiting for this surprise. Anyway, good evening, Mike, by the way. There is Irish It usually starts with a C and ends with a T. Oh, the pair of them are amazing. Here we go. This is interesting kit. He gets all the presents, doesn't he? Know what I mean? I don't know why I'm looking over there. I'll just move my mic about a bit, guys. So if I move it over there, and my mic.
Oh, we're back.
I might be looking at it. That's better.
We're back.
So you can't see it in the glasses.
Right, here we go. Look at that. Cool
That's a
little
beauty,
light
yeah.
stand up.
That is a beauty.
But can you guess what it's made from, Pete?
Oh, it's definitely a piston, and I'd say that it is. It's got to be a 500
I don't know. I had no idea. But
cc. It's definitely a piston.
and here's the new swivel tool that Coils has made me. So that's swivel end there, and then if I want to adjust it for whatever height I want, I can just undo the wing nut at the back.
Posh
and
kit.
adjust it to suit any drill.
That's posh kit.
And lovely and thick, all solid metal, so nice and heavy.
Yeah.
It's not going to get bent very quick. Not going to get bent at all.
Well, you can paint it that.
Well, I do believe that he's actually looking at making some to sell. I do believe. From what he was saying when we were talking. Because I said, you know, there's no one really that actually makes a build jig that's substantial.
Yeah.
All the only ones that you get are all 3D printed.
Well, yeah, I didn't know they existed, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I didn't know build jigs actually.
Yeah, there's loads out there on the market. You've got the likes of USA ohms meters that make them.
Right.
You've got Juice Junkies, they do a couple of different ones in this country. And there's various different ones in Europe.
Yeah.
I got my last one from Belgium. And they're not strong enough. They're just not strong enough. They look nice, the 3D printed ones, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I mean, I broke my last one within a matter of days, and it cost me like 30 quid. So, you know what I mean?
Not a business investment, is it? You know what I mean?
No, I mean, luckily I'm still using it. I managed to fix it with a bit of hot glue and got it stuck back together in position. But it's certainly not what I'd call strong in any shape.
No.
Where at least now with something that's metal, I can apply plenty of tension and I've not got to worry about it.
No. Well, that'll last a long time, won't it? You know, it's not going to go wrong with that. They can't be repaired anyway.
Yeah, that's it, Bill. Defo, hit Cows up, mate. He'll see you right. I can certainly vouch for the quality. It's well made.
Yeah, Bill says the 3D printed ones are shit.
Yeah.
I got to get into this building. I got to get into this building. If only I had time.
That's it. No, I don't always get the good stuff, True Vapors. I wish I did. You're the one that get sent good stuff to review. I've not been sent out yet, apart from a bit of juice. You've already been sent hardware.
Hardware. It's a reviewer's dream, innit? You know what I mean? When somebody comes on and says, "Would you like to review my hardware?"
Chris's first two reviews have been hardware that he's been sent from True Vapors. Yeah, yeah. He's done the Rinco pod system was his first one, and then recently he just did the Yup RDA from Famo Vape.
Right. I mean, the biggest question they ask me now, because I'm getting inquiries all the time now, is how much you charge. And when they hear nothing, I'll just review it for you. It's straight in the post.
Yeah, that's it. I think in some ways it's done some of the review scene a bit of a favour with some of the bigger boys charging, because a lot of the smaller companies are now turning towards the smaller reviewers to get their products out there.
The bloody review, if you review it, yeah. Yeah, no, that's right. It's a market, isn't it? It's a marketplace. We are advertisers. And because there is, unfortunately, there's a lot of us. So the competition's high.
Yeah, you see, Mo bro, you've been sent hardware, and you got a lot. You got less subs than me, and I haven't been sent out yet. But I'm not really bothered. My main goal is to concentrate more on the building side. The reviews are just going to be an added extra. To be fair.
Yeah. You'll pick up on people wanting wire and stuff. That's where you and cotton and stuff. That would be the. But then again, once the channel is big enough, people just want their stuff so you can test it. You can test it on my sent to me by.
I tell you what, True Vapors, you're a spawny git if you're getting sent the Warrior, because that thing looks rather nice. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of them. Very much looks like a builder's RDA, that Warrior.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. It's keeping up with it. As I say, occasionally I'll go back to the shelf and have a look through what's gone in the past, because I have given a lot away. And Jamie, if you're watching, I still haven't put it in the post, but it will be going tomorrow. And but I'm usually giving stuff away. That's the thing, to the patrons. So it's I haven't got a lot of stock of the newer stuff since I started the patron account going. But
I just tend to give stuff away whenever I can. If I've got something and someone needs something, I'm quite happy to give them it.
I just want something to look back in. I was going to say 10 years, but I'm not being fucking alive in 10 years. I just want to look back in a few years and say, remember that? Like pulling the army out. I thought, shit, you'd never get coils for it now.
Yeah. Anyone in chat, feel free to post this link out anywhere you like. Let's get some more bodies in here.
Yeah, send it out on Facebook, guys.
Yeah, spam it out in your groups and so forth.
I'm just the guest, by the way, guys, and standing in for Michelle, which helps me out.
Bill, your best place to get in touch with Cows is through Instagram. Good evening, IVC.
IVC.
What have I missed? I've missed something there. Mobra, Shane, I would like to try some of your best NI80 coils. Yeah, no worries, Mobro. Drop me a message on Facebook and I'll sort something out. Not a problem.
There's the man for the builds if you want to ask any questions, guys.
Full well I'll do you some good discount if you're gonna stick them on the channel and so forth. So, not a problem, mate.
Yeah, your mic, it's when you don't talk directly into the mic, Shane.
Is it?
Yeah, so when you turn your head, it goes funny.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so you just,
Yeah, it's just getting it in the right place where it's always
on. I know.
Yeah.
I've got to sit with my elbows on the table.
I'm already sat here stuck in a corner.
So when's the next build coming out, mate? When's the next live? Waiting for everything to arrive.
Yeah, now I've got me build stuff. I can get that all set up, and I can get the other light set up this week. So hopefully at some point this week, all being well.
It is the Ibanez, Mike. Yeah, it's a beauty and all. It's a 750, and I've had it many years now. I don't know what it's valued at, but I'm going to hook up that amp shortly, and not shortly, but for reviews, I'm going to do some stuff for you. I'll start a music channel. They do better than the vaping channels.
We always miss you, Michelle.
Where is she? There you are. Oh, you miss me? I'm missing you a lot, mate. I'm going to sit here now for a very long time because of you. I'll be smelly in the morning. Sorry, you're not chatty tonight. Hands are bad again. I've been trying to build. It's taken me ages. So hi everyone. Well, hi Irish. Good evening. Message retracted. No, I can't do anything about that now.
Yeah, no, it was. I think he was putting a link up and it went wrong. So I think he retracted it and did it again.
All right. No, they won't do that unless you've got a spanner, guys. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Oh well, True Vapors has got a spanner, so.
All right. Okay.
Good evening, Alfie, and yeah, you'll be seeing them in action, cows. Don't you worry, because one of them will be taking pride of place on this desk for when I'm doing my live builds.
The Warlock, Mike, are you good with the guitar, Mike? You've been at it a long time. I've been at it too bloody long, Mike. Can't you tell where all the dints of the beer bottles are and tomatoes on the t-shirt and stuff? I do all right. Yeah. I'm a professional musician, mate. £10 a day outside Marks and Spencer's.
They'd easy give me 10 quid to piss off because I can't play for shit. Yes, Bill, I did have a look, and spot on. Can't argue at them prices and that at all.
Yeah, they're hard to beat, Mike, them, to be honest with you. That is playable. Very playable.
Well, that's very true, Saint. There is always that. The simple fix is to message me for your coils.
Claim to fame. No, they just make good wall hangings. No, you don't. No. I've been on it bloody years, mate, I tell you. And Shane can sing, you know. Yeah. We're going to do a duo one night, please. Look at him getting all blushy.
You'll be lucky.
He's a singist.
You'll be lucky these days to get out of me.
Well, I had the digital guitar behind. The black one was a digital. I hooked it up digital, but it was taking the focus off the camera, and I couldn't figure out why I was going fading all the time. It was the bloody guitar. The camera was focused on it, so I had to change it over, bring me better one out. The digital's fine, but if you're a total expert or a lunatic. Got my reviews in today. Swag carton.
Then that's meant to mean cotton.
Got you.
I think. I've not used that swag cotton, I must admit. I've heard a lot of people say it's quite nice, but I've never used it myself.
Is it cotton or hemp cotton?
I'm not sure with the swag one, whether it's 100% cotton or whether it's a mix.
Right.
In which message, Saint? You've lost me. Did you message me?
Was it a message on chat or was it a message on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not arrived.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a chat one on here because he's not got a spanner, so it wouldn't be a link.
Swag cotton is 100% cotton. Hemp cotton is called Canna.
Yeah, I've got some of the Canna cotton. It's really nice.
I haven't used hemp in any wicking yet.
You
I've heard a lot about it.
You can't tell it's in that Canna cotton at all. There's no residual taste or anything from the hemp. But it does last well. And one thing I have noticed is when you I'll have a look, Graham.
Muji pads, easy and cheap.
Yeah, they are. I always use Muji in my RTAs. I won't use anything but.
Oh, there's your answer. Saint, when I ordered the coils on Saturday on Facebook.
Yeah. God, can never complain when that's the first thing that pops up on your Instagram, can you? Do you know what I mean? You can't complain when that's the first thing that pops up.
Listen, mate, you can when you're my age.
Oh, no, I still won't complain.
You start running for it and you run out of breath before you get there at my age, mate, you know what I mean? Boycotts, reviews, what would you say are your most intricate NI80 coils?
Where was that? What would you say are your most intricate nichrome 80 coils for use on mods with potentiometers? So ideally you want to be above the 0.2 mark, Mobro, I'd say, potentiometers. Oh dear. I don't know, because to be honest, you're going to struggle to get a full nichrome 80 complex build up to that 0.2 mark unless you're running a single coil. Then you've not got a problem. But with a dual coil, you're always going to be around sort of the 0.12, 0.15 mark, personally.
Philip, good evening. What have you had have you had a very bad day, mate? Have you been going tough for you today, mate? That's what Viagra is for, Pete. Yeah, you're bloody right there, Mike.
You can get it from your doctors now, Viagra, apparently.
The what, sorry?
You can get Viagra from your doctors now pretty easy.
Can you? I'll try her in the morning. There you go. Yeah, you're right there, Mike.
Around that mark then, Mobro, you're fine. You get away with a lot of stuff at that. Frame staples, Fralians. I certainly do Fralians around that mark. I did some full nichrome 80 Fralians today with 0.2mm ribbon, which came out around the 0.14 mark.
Good evening, John. Good old Manxie there. What did he say? Yeah, I know. Get it from Asda.
Saint, did you message me on the Big Boy Coils page or on my personal one? I can't remember. Oh no, so I've got it. I found it.
I don't mind hybrid coils. I'm always trying new ones featured in them in my reviews. That bloody bike, I fancy him being on the other side just half an hour before us. He's got no sense of humour, that guy, has he?
Well, to be honest, Mobro, if you want to give me free reign, I'll knock some up. And yeah, Saint, I do remember. I did look at that mod. Yeah, it looks quite nice. To be honest, I quite like the look of it. Oh yeah, don't worry about that, Mobro. All my coils are for flavour. Even the cloud chucking ones are for flavour. Evening, Salford.
Salford, good evening, David. How are you doing, mate? And good evening, the 12th. I did see you in there before, but it'd gone out of sight before I could say hello. Or did I say hello? It's my age. 3 months off smokes. There you go. Well done, mate.
Nice one, John.
Well, there you go. And another one bites of dust.
Well over the ump, mate. Well over the ump.
And yes, exactly. No going back now. No going back. The first month was the crucial one. Then the cravings of stopping that crap.
It's that first sort of 21 days, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I did try to go back, I couldn't hack the first one. It was shit.
Yeah. They do. When you've not had one for such a long time, they taste like utter garbage, don't they?
Yeah.
It makes you think, why did we even smoke in the first place?
Well, it was gimmick for me. All the other kids were doing it, you know. And they say don't introduce kids to vaping. Well, it's better than smoking, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, what can I say? You've seen the Killer Gun mod on Evolution Vaping. Looks well nice, but the bloody stupid name for a maybe. Yeah, I know. I mean, some of the stuff they're coming out with in the vaping world, don't they? You know what I mean? Doesn't help our image. Makes us all look like Hell's Angels, doesn't it? One of us now, God's help him. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mobro, if you drop me a message over Facebook tomorrow or something, or after the show, whatever, we'll sort something out. We'll come up with something that'll suit you.
Yeah. He will.
Ian, personally, when it comes to flavour, I always believe that any type of staple build gives you good flavour because of the amount of surface area you've got on each strip of ribbon.
I know, Cal.
Nice. Yeah, I've been the same, Cal's, with my ex-wife when I've given her a lift somewhere. In my old car, I didn't mind the smoking because she used to smoke in it anyway because it was our old car. But now I've got the new one. I don't let her smoke in it at all.
Well, it's against the law, isn't it?
No.
Is it not illegal to smoke in a... It is here.
It's illegal to smoke in the car if you've got kids.
All right.
But it's not illegal to smoke in the car if you're just normal.
Over here, it's illegal to smoke in a building that hasn't got 4 walls or a car. Would you believe? You know. Not that I give a shit.
No, that's it. Yeah.
You'd have a pipe out the window.
That's not a bad price, that Saint, I must admit. It does look quite a nice mod. Yeah, I see your point there, Mo. I mean, there's a possibility of being flagged with that name in it, with the Frontline Lemon Bomb in the tagline.
It's also illegal while you're driving. Oh, I didn't know that.
What? It's illegal to smoke while you're driving? Is it?
Illegal to smoke in a works vehicle. Why just a works vehicle? It's weird, isn't it? You know.
So I'll be honest, you see, as far as like the smoking in a vehicle goes, I've sort of got out of touch with it, with obviously not smoking.
No.
If they want to pull me over for vaping, I'll give them a lecture and tell them it ain't smoking. Jog on.
Really, John? That's old hat and old bloody news now. Did you send them the link to the cancer research? And 97% less cancer-causing carcinogens. Fact. That was proven over 6 months using I forget how many people, both smokers and vapors.
Well, I've noticed recently again there's been a thing going around Facebook about all the metals and stuff that are in vaping. But
that shepherd's head looks so. Yeah. The papers just. But I think I often wonder, are they being paid to put the article in? You know, Big Tobacco.
Yeah.
You know where it's coming from, but you know, and that's probably the best thing reviewers do is spread the good news, the right news. You know, because we only get it direct from where we hear it from.
Yeah.
You know, we don't take any crap.
Yeah. That's right, Mo. My staggered fuse Claptons are called Southern Fried Chicken on the Empire website. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Vaping drive for smoking and driving is not. What? Bloody hell. It must be because of the cloud. I mean, Professor Vapes put up a video about it, that they were thinking about it, and that's only going back a couple of months ago. 3 months at the most. He's back. Lee's back. Good evening, Lee, again. But Professor Vapes did a review on it, so it'll be his about 6 or 7 reviews ago anyway, where he's in the van, and he was making a point that if you blow out, but there must be a way around that. So they must have made it a law.
Mm.
And it was because of the foggy, visuals.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to just mouth to lung while I'm driving.
Right. Yeah, I do. That's why I mouth to lung more predominantly than anything, because I don't want to be changing batteries. I don't want to be changing juice every 5 minutes.
Good evening, Kevin K.
Good evening, Kev.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, my window's always down because I don't like driving with the window up. It's just force of habit. I think with being a smoker for so many years, it's just habit having your window down a bit, isn't it?
Seriously, what's that?
Serious Lion.
Serious Lion.
Welcome.
You're welcome, mate. Don't stay new here. Keep coming, fella.
That's it.
I'm new here.
Come back any time you like. Every week. Yeah. We're here every week from 9:30 to 11.
Tonight, I've got 3 things on the go actually, Mobro. I use the daily he's going here, which is the Aspire NX30, which is what I use. We were just talking about that. And then I've got the V-God going, which I just reviewed and released. I reviewed last night and released today, with the Lost Art on the top, which looks pretty with the Lost Art on it. Looks good, rather than all black. And then we've got the RX Gen 3 Dual, which is to be reviewed, so I'm just testing now, giving it a test run. And on the top of that is a good oldie, which is the Army. And people don't remember the Army, but that's about 3 years, maybe 4, when I reviewed that last time. And I just dug it off the shelf, which I do. I like to go back and dig stuff out and see, have we really moved on? And quite often in the tank world, we've only made it more expensive. We haven't actually moved on.
Rory Breen, I ship worldwide, my friend. I will ship worldwide.
I didn't see that, Carlos, to be honest with you.
No, but Jesus.
At the wheel.
A Quad 26 650 mod, that's going to be a big album mod, isn't it?
Matt's comment there. I'm not driving 200 moles without nicotine. Someone I would die.
I wonder who would die, Matt. Would that be the person sitting next to you by any chance? Does she do your head in that much?
All day, every day I drive for a living.
Yeah, Bob's a bit hit and miss sometimes, John, with running the shop. So I'm sure he'll have something coming up soon enough. I'll let him know that he was being asked about tonight, and hopefully he'll put something up soon.
George, good evening, mate.
I've even shipped to Dubai, so there you go.
And the Shetland.
Yeah, I've shipped to Dubai, I've shipped to Australia, I've shipped to various places in America, both Northern and Southern Ireland. Where's the other one? Oh, where is it? Oh, I can't think where it is, and he's bought off me a few times.
Got a lot in common there, Mike. I used to be on the trucks myself for a long time. Trucks, guitars, and vaping, mate. We're doing all right, aren't we? Alana keeps me calm.
Oh, I bet she does, Matt. I'm not going to ask how.
Why are you driving, moles? Where's Michelle?
George, Michelle is taking a bit of a break from YouTube, but hopefully she will be back very soon.
She's having a sabbatical.
Yep.
And it's hard work for anybody who's done this. It's seriously hard work to review or even just do lives. You put a lot of time in. I'm having a 1500 lipo. Sounds like a face implantment, doesn't it? 250cc. Do you think it will vape? And thoughts on battery life?
Battery life will depend on how you vape it, really. I mean, it's going to depend on what wattage you're vaping at, etc. I don't know if I'd have personally gone for a lipo with the DNA 250C, if I'm honest, but because I know that the DNA 250C tends to work better with 18650s, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Rory Breen, yep, Facebook is the best place to order from. Yet, just message through the Big Boy Coils Facebook page. No, they weren't, Ian. They weren't gold plated, but there was quite a lot of them.
Sledge takes ages. We haven't got far to go. We've only got 500 miles of road on the island. Most of that leading to the sea. You know what I mean? You just get the car warm and it's time to stop again.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good idea, Bill. That's an expensive mistake.
Lee said, she said, are you paying? Laugh out loud. I didn't get that one. It must be an earlier comment.
Yeah, George says, tell her to get a kebab. With Michelle's fetish for kebabs. No, Lee, Michelle's got to wait till Expo for George to buy a kebab. Evening, Mr. McLaughlin.
Mr. McLaughlin's in the house, mate. Matt Chanley, you trained 200 moles. I'm impressed. How did you get them all in the harnesses to pull the car?
I hope you were driving at night.
You started something here, Mike. It's going to go on and on all night, this mole thing, isn't it? You know what I mean? Expo, I buy a one.
It's going to be expensive at Expo for you, George. You're going to have a lot of kebabs to buy, son.
Yeah. Our kebab queen. She'll be back.
Yeah, remember, if you buy a Michelle a kebab at Expo, you got to buy a Vape Husband one as well.
Yeah, Lee, how's I don't know whether Michelle's still in, but how's the Baba? Is she Nana yet?
Nope, not Nana yet. No.
Oh my God, this is taking forever.
Yeah,
it's gonna come out like Goliath.
I think she's being induced this week.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah. Don't want it to be a teenager before it leaves home the way it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to give birth to an actual teenager. You want some nice time before they get there, don't you?
God, yeah. They're terrible when they get to teenagers.
It's a bugger, Bill, that money stuff, isn't it? Just stops you having fun.
I know my daughter's not quite a teenager yet, but she's certainly got the teenage attitude.
500 moles. Shetland Sound. So long as they've got hard hats and little lights, it's all good. No baby yet. Bloody hell. This is turning into a real epic, isn't it?
Yeah. When's she going in, Lee? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? In it, she's going in to be induced. Oh, shut up, Cals. Don't you say your kebab's just landed. That's not fair. Although I can't
Has to put
complain
that in
tonight.
chat. I can bloody smell it.
I can't complain tonight. My ex-wife cooked me a barbecue, so I can't grumble.
Crash helmets for eye protection. I just conjuring that up, you know what I mean?
Evening, Pops. How we doing, buddy? Yeah, that's about right, Claire. Mine's 12 as well and got the teenage attitude.
Just happens overnight, doesn't it?
Just unfortunately, we can't knock it out of them these days.
No, I'm afraid not, mate. I don't know whether it really worked. They tried to do that to me and I just rebelled anyway.
Well, yeah.
Maybe they got their wish. I just left home.
Wednesday. Fingers crossed, then, Lee.
Yeah. Because it won't be your legs, mate.
No.
Not after that amount of weight.
No, that's it. Once that comes, it's not going to be good for your image, Lee, being a granddad. Haha. You change your name to Lee Grandad Compton.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Or
Just happens, doesn't it?
Or Lee Pops Compton.
Just happens. One thing you can't put off is old age or death. Well, you can put off old age because you can commit suicide when you're really enjoying life, can't you?
Well, yeah. Like I've always said, there's only one thing that's guaranteed in life, and that's death.
Oh, 100%. There's no, you can't buy your way out of that. And I often say to people, you know, it's great when you know, you're talking about it to a rich guy and you say, well, where are you going to put all that in your coffin?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you off then, Cals, this time, since you've been out for 7 hours.
Yeah.
I'll let you off having a kebab. I can't complain. I had a takeaway last night because I couldn't be bothered to cook out. It was too hot.
I spent the weekend working here, didn't I, doing this place?
Yeah, and then I got
will I ever finish?
I got a text message around early afternoon saying, doing a barbecue tonight for tea, do you want to come? So I was like, yep.
Let me think about that. I'm on my mobile and I'm about a minute away.
Yeah. Literally, I'm about 2-3 minutes away from the ex-wife's house, so it's...
Pop Compton. Yeah, the first words will be Nana.
Yeah.
Nana. Or if you're Manchester, Nana.
Yeah, Nana. Nana, what are you vaping?
Oh, poor Mish. Going through all that again.
Yeah.
One thing about it, though, tell her Lee she can give it back.
That's it, yeah. Problem is, she won't want to.
No. She won't give it back.
That broody mare ain't going to want to give it back.
Grandkids and wedding cake don't half make your hair go grey, don't it? I've got this thing. I leave home before the kids grow up.
Yeah, I've got my eldest daughter's wedding. When is it? Next year? I think it's next year. That'll be fun.
Evening, Steve.
Evening, Steve.
Jump out of the wind. He's on the ex-wife doorstep. Well, as I said, my
pretty much.
One of my wives run off with one of my wives. You think it was Solomon or something, wouldn't you? One of my
Pete in his hair.
Ran off with you. He ran off with me best mate. I don't half miss him.
Yeah.
It's a good show, Shane.
Hey.
I have to come on it more often. I'll have a word on the bike. It's helping. Can he go on a bit earlier?
We certainly have a good few in the chat on a Monday.
Yeah. There you go. That Coils are mint, Shane.
No worries, Steve. You know I always look after you, bro. Yeah, it's always a bonus, Josh, though, when you keep on good terms with your ex-wife.
Which one?
I've only got one. Well, I can't even call her my ex-wife yet because we're still not divorced.
I don't know they got to be mad about it. They keep the house, don't they?
Well, we lost our house before we separated, so...
Bloody good housekeepers.
We didn't have anything to split at all between us, so it was relatively easy. It was just, you know, it's run its course now. Let's just leave it there.
I put all my misfortunes down to bad parental guidance.
Yeah.
Gotta blame someone, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I could certainly say the same, I think.
We might have thought they were being kind to be quiet, but it didn't work out that way.
Well.
Get them an iJoy 270 with the lit on the top. Sounds a nice combination.
But then again, to be fair, my biological father did try it on with my ex-wife, so, you know.
Oh,
that didn't help. That didn't help things. But hey-ho.
Evening Die Thing. Good evening. Die Thing's in the house.
Delta P. Wagwan, brother.
Is he in?
It's Vin Petrol.
You know, sometimes you just sit here with a beer reading a chat, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. You need to change your YouTube name, mate, because it ain't Delta Pete anymore. It's just Pete.
Has he changed his name, has he?
Well, he's not with Delta anymore.
All right.
I don't think, apparently, so Chris said.
You're about to find out.
Yeah.
Is that for me, is it?
It might be for me.
I mean, I do. I've got the... I've still got plenty left of the Black Note going, which I'm MTLing on.
Yeah, I mouthed along with my tobacco juice, Ian, but I've not got a MTL at the computer at the minute. I'm just sub-homing tonight. Because I didn't get back in the house till literally about 9 o'clock, so...
That was me as Delta Pete.
Well, that's very true, Pete. That's very true.
You got to stick with it, mate, haven't you?
You could always call yourself Vin Petrol.
10 ply frame staples don't have make you. Yeah, they would do, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, true, Irish. Yeah. Just Pete.
Steady Irish.
That's quite good. I like that one. That's quite good.
I will always think of myself as a cheap aftershave from now on, mate. You know.
Well, Pete, I never made it home on Friday night, mate.
Oh, I forgot to ask. How did the trip go?
Yeah, it was a good day.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was good. I didn't make it back home. I ended up driving back, and I just got so tired on the way back home. Yeah. I ended up pulling in the services and just kipping in the car.
Right. Yeah.
Woke up at about 7:30, 8 o'clock Saturday morning with a Costa coffee right next to me, so I was like, winner.
Yeah.
Straight in there for a nice coffee in the morning.
Well, I suppose so, yeah. Why not?
Yeah, sat there in my car, nice coffee and a vape, and took a steady mosey on back home.
Keep the phone charged in the charger, you know what I mean? Why not? I miss the mileage, you know. The island sort of, it is very much like Alcatraz here, you know. You miss just jumping in the car and going somewhere a decent distance away.
I must admit, I do enjoy travelling.
Irish.
I very much enjoy driving.
Well, I spent 5 years spent a lot of time in the UK working. I was shot and steel for a close. Well, I came out as part of the package. But when I came back here, I drove in the UK. I was living here, but I drove in the UK for another 5 years, which kept me busy. You know, it was all sleepers and stuff like that. And then my Sunday run was jump on a plane, pick up the unit, go up to the docks, get the trailer, and off to London. So I get to London about 8:30, and then work till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Get your compulsory, haha, it's a joke. 8.5 hours sleep, and off I went to do another day's work. So I had a week's earnings before I even started the week, really. Sharp. Sharp.
Can't decide if that's my O-ring that I've just shredded or if it's a bit of something else stuck in there.
M6 with a single line. I know. I don't miss the cues.
Just a bit of gunk.
I don't miss the cues. I don't miss the. In many ways, I don't miss it. I mean, it was a hard life on the road because I was away 5-6 days a week sometimes, and to be honest, truck driving distance is the loneliest thing you can do, and you're stuck every night. You're really working 24 hours a day for the company because you're where they want you to be, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So you need serious money, and I was on serious money, to be honest with you. That's why I kept going, but money isn't everything.
My ex-wife used to be a planning manager for a haulage company.
All right. Green MI pod lasted 13 days.
Yeah, mine's going well. I've had mine since Vape Jam.
Yeah.
Mine's working well. I only use mine for me special liquid. But as far as MTLs go, Lee's right there with the soaring drop. It's a lovely bit of kit. I just need to pick up some more pods for mine.
Yeah, you should be able to change your name, Pete, because you'd have to do it on
Google.
G+. Yeah.
Yeah, on your Google.
Should direct you there, to be honest with you. So.
Yeah.
Monkey's no good to you when you're dead. Oh, money. No.
Very true, Josh. Very true.
Can't take a penny with you guys.
Nope.
You can set up your kids, and they can piss it away.
Yeah, that's why I live each day by day. Live it as it comes.
That's true. I think it was 24/7, to be honest with you, at the time, and I did it 5 years and just turned up one day and I said, nah, it's not for me. Got out of the trunk, took me telly, because there's no mobile phones when I did it.
Yeah.
And I went, I'm off. I keep hearing the dog behind me. Oh, he is behind me. How did he get in? Hey. We got a puppy in the house.
Yeah, the Berserkers are a good little mouth to lung tank cows. The only thing I don't like about the Berserker is the fact that you have to trap your leads under a screw. To me, that's going back in time.
Big time.
When it comes to MTL rebuildables, I'll recommend the Siren V2. For mounting your coils, it's cracking, absolutely cracking. You know, you've got proper grub screw clamps and so forth, so it's much better on mounting your coils. And it also vapes really nice as a restricted lung hit, Atty.
Yeah, you haven't changed your name though, Delta, because it's, unless you've changed it within 90 days, you do have to wait 90 days, you know.
Yeah. I don't know.
I've had that
Can't
for a long
remember.
time.
Yeah, he did change to Alpha Pete though, didn't he, at one point?
Ah, right.
So I don't know how long ago that was.
He'll be changing it to Pete's place. I know it's coming.
leave it as Delta. We know it's you. Yeah, the Vapefly Galaxies. That's one that's on my list to pick up. There's also another one from Vapefly that I'd like to get my hands on. Can't remember what it's called.
I've got 3 on the go at the moment, Steve. As I said before, I'm not actually a mouth to lunger, you see. I'd rather say plus ohm, because I'm a restricted lung hit guy. I don't know why, because I never did mouth to lung, even when I got off the icky sticks. I went straight to lung. But I like the plus ohm simply because I've been used to it for so many years from the Ego pen that I do that all the time. I don't like to change batteries in the day. I'm sort of busy. But Steve, that's the NX30 I'm on for the restricted lung, or the plus ohm as I call it. The V-God sat here in front of me getting little use at the moment. We'll get plenty afterwards. That's me sub-ohmer on the, what am I vaping? I've forgotten. That is on the Spicy Vape. And then I've got the RX Gen 3 to be reviewed. I'm just giving that a run on. As I said before, I don't know if you remember this, Steve, is the Army, which I must have reviewed 3 or 4 years ago. And I pulled that off the shelf with my antiques behind with the guitar. And I thought, well, I'll try it with that, you know. I won't review it with that, but I'll try it with that. So that'll be coming out soon, guys, because I keep getting e-rake off Gearbest for not doing it. And unfortunately for me, the mods have to be scripted so I can remember. You know, otherwise it'll go so
Just gonna post a link in chat for you, Cals, as they've got this on offer at the minute. The Vapefly Nicholas over at 3F Vape. It's on offer at $17.99.
Oh, I'll use it. I'll go and get it myself. No, hang on. I better get a link for that. I'll get it afterwards because I'm an affiliate of 3F Vape. Yeah, $25.85. Yeah.
What was your £11? I believe it was $11.50 Shetland salmon. I think $11.50. It was for 4 sets of fused Claptons.
Can't beat that.
But if you're wanting to order them, you better order them soon because the offer runs out at the end of the month.
Get them going. And spread the word, guys, you know.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure Vic did a review on the Nicholas, if you check back on his channel. Or if he hasn't done it, he's got it coming up at some point soon. But he did mention it, and I know Vapefly have been turning out some cracking pieces of kit of late. And for that price as well, you know, $17.99, that's what? About 12 quid?
Yeah.
12, 13 quid?
Yeah.
It's well worth a punt at that price.
Got nothing to lose, have you? 2. Deals at the moment, he is. To sell, anyone know the best place to sell them?
Your best place, probably, Pete, is some of the Facebook groups. Some of the vape sale groups.
There's a lot of buy and sells.
There's an awful lot of selling ones on thingy.
There you go. Shetland says, "Can you send me a PayPal request?" Yeah.
Yeah.
You can put it as a public link. You never know. You might get donations.
Yeah. Let me just jot it down, Shetland, so I don't forget. Otherwise, I'll forget at the end of the bloody stream to do it. Do you want me to send it over email like I did last time?
Michelle, I hope you're noticing we're really lost without a secretary. Cal's has bought it. I've tried a Facebook group, but no hits so far. Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, there you go. There's loads of Facebook places. Good to buy from and all.
And Shetland Sam, what resistance do you want them? You want 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.15? What do you fancy?
There she comes. She'll be back.
Yeah, we know you'll be back because you can't stay away from me. Because you love me.
Maybe in chat people might be interested. You never know.
0.3. Okay, no.
Steve is missing you, Michelle. We're all missing you. Just keep plugging away, girl.
Yep, got that written down, Sam, so I'll get that sent after. Well, that's it, Cows. If you don't like it, give me a shout. I'll probably take it off your hands.
Can always move them on at the right price, can't you?
That's it. You'd certainly like it, Cows, with a pair of my excuse me, mouth to lung coils in it.
Because she owes you a slap.
Oh, she owes me lots of slaps, I think. She's lost count on her fingers. She's had to go to her toes, and I think she's nearly ran out of them.
She's got a mountain to climb at the moment with a very late baby who doesn't want to leave.
Oh, nice one, Mike. You're a legend, buddy.
They're all missing you. We're missing you, Michelle. Excuse me.
God, it's hot.
Not here, mate.
God,
it will be tomorrow when the sun comes out because
it's still
down
hot
all
here.
day.
I've got all my windows open and it's still roasting. They said on the weather today they reckon it was going to be nearly sort of 18, 19 degrees overnight tonight.
Oh.
That's a warm night. For the UK, anyway. You've not had that moon box long, Pete. Didn't you get that at Expo? Yeah, they're very good, them MTL coils, George, that's for sure.
Yeah, sorry guys, just on the other screen. Just buying. I haven't seen Village in tonight. He's just.
I'm going to say, if Village was in, he'd buy all that stuff off you.
He'd be on that straight away.
Yeah. He'd be on it like a fucking rabbit like a rat down a drain pipe. Yeah. See, I can't. If I could sit outside and do this, Claire, believe you me, I would.
I know you don't think about aircon, do you, until this happens? You know, and it's been a few years since this happened, hasn't it?
Oh, I can't remember it being this hot for a long time.
Irish, I don't want to snow again. In the house, yeah.
Yeah, no worries, Lee. I'm going to mix a batch of it up tomorrow, so I'll be able to put some in with your coils, mate, which should be sent out by. They should be out to you by Thursday.
Are you going to do the e-liquid, Shane? Are you going to have a marketplace for it? Are you thinking?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Yes, Sam, I will send Pete a message with your email address. I'll send you a message after the show, Pete.
Yeah. Is that me or
Delta?
Yeah. Cow pie's in.
Evening, cow pie.
I can hardly believe it's been record figures. Certainly record drought. Well, we wouldn't believe this, but the farmers were on the radio this morning when I got up complaining about the drought. And then it pissed down all day. Stop complaining, farmers. You know what I mean? Every summer here you get checking on the condition right after you cut off the furnaces, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, possibly. It's going to be 2 tobacco juices.
To start with.
Yeah, if you'd have said, Pete Delta, you could have tried it on Friday. I was vaping it at the shop.
Blackcurrant lemonade, Nick salts.
Nice.
Everyone is loving it. Because you did come away with some juice from Shane, didn't you? From Chris.
Yeah, I got the humble. It's called. I can't even read the name on it.
The colour looks a bit dubious.
It's called Ruby Red Ice. Well, actually, if you leave it, it separates.
Alright, okay.
With the concentrate, it separates if you leave it. So it's one that you've got to shake up before you put it in your tank or whatever.
Alright, right.
But it is very, very nice. Yeah, it's nice stuff, innit, Pete Delta?
It's a good way to make you shake it, to be honest with you, because nicotine's the heavy one. It's going to stay at the bottom for the right old Nick hit. Guests can usually send out coils same day or next day. I think Shane is going to be a busy man before too long, to be honest with you, because it's quality stuff. With the crops. Oh, right. Well, I was saying, Iris, that it's not just the drought, it's the knock-on effect. You know, I didn't get all of it because I was getting up and going to the workplace. But I was saying it was a knock-on effect with the stock and then feeding the cattle at the end of the year. You know, because they're fat stock and dairy here predominantly. So they're not going to have the feed. They've missed a crop of feed, you know, so...
Yeah, I completely agree, Josh. I think Nick salts are the way forward in all e-liquids, regardless whether it's 3 milligrams, 6 milligram, or whatever. I just think Nick salts offer a much smoother vape than any other nicotine. Bloody hell. Yeah, like, send me some cows, I'll give it a bash.
Just minimising losses. Well, you're right, Dire thing. Quality coils at an extremely affordable price. They are quality coils, guys.
I certainly do like a nice... did you say it was black currant cows? Yeah, black currant, yeah. I've been vaping a black currant juice recently and I've really been enjoying it. One of the... it's one of the Zap juices, but it's the Azu range from Zap. They do a black currant and it's really nice. Really, really nice.
Omeprazole. What is omeprazole, mate?
I think Mike has a reaction with Nick salts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can't complain at that, Bill. It all starts coming, mate. Excuse me.
What's your Nick level there?
At the minute, the one that I've been making for myself is obviously like 12 milligram because it's for mouth to lung, but the batch I'm gonna make up for sending out to people is just gonna be a 3, and it'll go out in 10ml bottles just for people to sample because I don't really want to be doing big bottles because it's not registered. It's not, you know, I'm not gonna get shot in the foot.
If they don't take money for it, then they can't do you, can they?
That's it. Like I said, I just want to, you know, quite happy sending samples out to get a lay of the land to see what feedback I get from it. You know,
gastro-restraint pills, right?
Most of the people that have tried it, even if they don't like tobacco, have liked it. Mad Hatter doesn't like tobacco, but she loves my juice.
I can go back to tobacco. I mean, I've never had a problem with tobacco. It's just that I got onto the fruit side of juice, really. That's probably where I say, and the minty stuff, you know, it's sort of... but I can pretty well change to anything now. I would have predominantly stuck to tobacco. But I got onto, what was a black currant, I think, first. And that was the one I liked. And then that sort of took me onto other things.
Yeah, see, I tended to stay away from tobaccos once I switched over. I didn't want to vape something that tasted like a cigarette. I just wanted to get far away from smoking as possible.
Possible, yeah.
And it's only recently, now I'm at a point. I just sort of fancied something tobacco-y for a mouth to lung, a nice restricted draw, and that's when I came up with that one.
That's an interesting one. Omeprazole also reduces intake of B12. So does McDonald's. Yeah, you hope, Michelle. Yeah, it'll be Nana Hatter.
You don't have to mouth to lung it, Bill. I made some up for Chris up at Empire, and he just wanted normal 3 milligram that he could put in a tank. You know, it's not. One thing I will say is it's not the sort of juice you want to run in anything with a stock coil, because it will annihilate them in not very long. I think it's just the nature of a tobacco juice, if I'm honest. Because it's not laced with sweeteners or anything like that, but it just blackens your coils.
Steve said he liked it.
Well, I think you've tried it, haven't you, Matt, at mine?
It's definitely Nana. You can't call it Granny.
No, it's not too sweet, though. I think it's barely got any sweetener in it at all. It's got a tiniest amount of super sweet in it, just to take the edge off, and that's it. You liked them both, didn't you, Mo Bro? The original one and the new chocolate version that I'm working on.
It's all sounding very good, guys.
Yeah, well, the chocolate one that I'm working on at the minute, it's got 3 different types of chocolate concentrate in it.
You'll be asking for an extension on the place to be able to do your factory work before long, I tell you.
Evening TBD. Yeah, that's right, Joe. I think it must just be a tobacco thing. That's why I just tend to use it in rebuildable mouth-to-lung atomizers.
Granny Hatter. It will be Nana, and before I turn 40. I won't see 40 again, Michelle.
Alright, well, mine actually uses cigar concentrate rather than cigarette tobacco concentrate.
Well, that's the same as Black Note. They steep it for 3 years to get the flavours out.
Mine uses Cigar Passion from Flavor Art, I think it is.
That's not fair, Steve.
Yeah, it's not mine. It's not mine, Matt. That garage isn't mine. It's in my garden, but it don't belong to my property.
That's a bugger. Can't you put a door in the back? Turn it into a studio. When he opens the door to get his carrot, you go, what are you doing in here?
Yeah.
Can't bloody wait.
There was a bit of a cock up between the council and the person that bought the property. And apparently the garage, it's not owned by this property, so
no,
God knows.
No, seen that boundary lines, mate.
But,
boundary wars.
Yeah, but it's The garage is knackered anyway. It needs a new roof and all sorts.
Oh, no. Cow pie, seriously? 100 quid's worth of DIY stuff arriving tomorrow.
Yeah, it's well worth it, cow pie. Once you find a few good recipes, it's
You'll save that in a month, won't you?
yeah, save yourself a load of money in no time.
This old lady is nearly ready for bed.
Yeah. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. My slap total's already high enough. And if I carry on before we get to London, it'll be about 10 punches rather than slaps.
Buy one of them tin sheds. Nobody's going Shedley.
Yeah.
Shed life. You know, we've got 2 shed lives now, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh, but I wouldn't want to do out from a shed. Not a chance. See, it's annoying because I live in a first floor flat and my loft's all converted out.
Oh, is it?
But I can't get up there.
No.
Because of my leg and that, I can't get up the ladder. And if I can get up the ladder, I can't get myself over to get up properly when I get up there.
Well, can't you get them to put one of them stair lifts in? You know, the seats you sit on?
No, because it's a private rent. Private rent, they don't want to know.
Oh.
They don't want to know, and I ain't paying to put stuff in someone else's property.
No. Teeth in a glass. Teeth like stars, they come out at night.
Yeah. Oh, well, good job I'm a big lad, Michelle, and can take it, innit?
Few punches heading your way. Will I pay 29 quid for a gallon of juice DIY? Probably will.
Yeah. I mean,
depending on your recipes and what flavours you use, really, isn't it?
Even if you're buying pre-mixed bottle shots, it still saves you a damn sight a lot of money. I mean, when you think about these ones that I get from Flavour Boss, the smallest size they do is a 250ml bottle. But a 250ml bottle, ready to go, all you've got to do is put your PG, VG and Nick in it. And I think they are anywhere up from sort of $8.50 up to sort of 11 quid for a 250ml. Then the price you can buy VG and PG for is pennies, really.
Just rig up a pole with a beam with a pulley. See that, can't you?
Yeah.
It'd be like Lol and Hardy, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? I would like to see the outtakes.
I'm going to say the size of me, Phil, you'd end up snapping the beam. I don't think they're made to take my weight.
No, they're probably trusses. There's probably small trusses in the roofs. Yeah. But then if it's been converted, probably not.
Yeah, there isn't no going that way. There's no. They've all been done properly.
Must be the old beams.
Yeah.
The old purlins. But it's not an old house that's been built. They would have been built. They'd only be 30 years old then, wouldn't they?
I think these houses are about. Let me think. Probably done in about the 70s.
Yeah, 40 odd.
I would say somewhere around there. They were built before I was born. I was born 1981, so
right.
They were built before I was born.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had the trusses. The roof trusses come in. You know these piddly little things. You put a lot of them in.
Yep. Oh, I know about them.
Of course you do. Yeah.
I used to hop across them. Used to get up on that scaffold lift and sod it, I'm not going round, I'll just hop across the trusses.
Well, haven't you got a mate with a bit of scaffolding you can
yeah.
Put a dormer in and you don't put a proper door in and yeah. That would interest the neighbours, isn't it? You know. Strawberry bub. Wow. She's only a pup. She is only a pup.
Nah, I don't think so, Phil. I don't think they'd take 30 stone.
81. I wish. I was born in 55. Not bad. Not bad for a young fella.
I think that some days I feel like I was born then. So yeah, I think some days I feel like I was born in the frigging war.
Yeah, Michelle, that's only tiredness though. I can't go back on my age, can I? You know? 100 mil bulk, yeah, better, yeah. 10 mil in a gallon.
For someone that sleeps so much, Michelle, you were always tired.
Stressed. You're stressed.
Yeah, the thing is, Phil, I wouldn't want to do anything conversion-wise in this property with it not being my own, because I have to have an inspection every 6 months, and they come out and they see something that's been done like that, and I'm in the shit. So,
Pete, I wouldn't brag about that. Look what happened to John Lennon. Vapable.
Also, check out Chef's Flavors as well. Very, very good on prices. Also have a very good range as well at Chef's Flavors.
I mean, it is, yeah. I mean, it's a competitive market, DIY now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shot of whiskey, you'll be grand, Michelle. Yeah, oh, I haven't had a good shot of whiskey for a long time.
There's a few companies that I use, like I say, Vapable, Chef's Flavors, and also e-liquid flavour concentrates.co.uk. They do a lot of bottle shots, or one shots.
Has anyone tried whiskey in the DIY?
What, actual whiskey or whiskey flavour?
Yeah. Well, whiskey, the real stuff.
No.
Because a lot were adding vodka for a while, weren't they?
Yeah, they were using the vodka to as a thinner.
Yeah. I mean, there's a long way to go with e-liquid, isn't there? You know, there is a long way to go.
Yeah, the thing is though, Cow Pie, Dark Star need to offer a 35% discount code because they're so bloody expensive. I bet with their 35% discount code, you're probably still around the same price as the other places.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there doing them at the moment. I mean, it's a winner if you've got time, you know, because you'll end up with what you want, you know. Gunk the coils badly.
Yeah, unfortunately, Phil, some flavours just do that. It's just the nature of the beast, I think. But it's like I say, like with my tobacco, after a couple of days, I need to re-wick my tank and clean the coils because they're gunked up. But because it's so nice, I don't have an issue doing it. If a juice is nice and you enjoy vaping it, then you don't mind putting that bit of extra effort into keep your coils and that in good condition.
I mean, the flavours will equalise. Dark Star are dear. I've looked at their site, and they've got to equal out, or they just lose sales. You know. So I think there's a big future in well, there always has been a future in DIY, but I think the prices will stabilise sooner or later. Because the Alchemist cupboard I used for a while, and their prices went absolute shite.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're alright, Pete. You didn't have to pay for it.
No.
I mean, Delta Pete didn't have to pay for that blue slush that he's vaping. He got given it.
Rewick every morning. That's OCD.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no harm in it.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, I re-wick when I need to, but...
Our missus off to bed, girl. Well, this seat's been warm all night because of you. All right? Yeah. Just let me know.
Right, Michelle.
So we'll see you back soon. And just hope everything goes well with Baba. Do let us know on VC, Michelle. Just say, born. I'll understand what you mean. Gets you pissed as a fart in no time, does it? I would imagine it goes in quite handy.
Yeah.
Because they've been sniffing it for years, haven't they? They boil it up in the bong, and you know, and it's a quick fix, isn't it? Because it's straight into the system.
Yeah, I'd be the same, Bill. The amount of setups I have on the go, if I re-wicked them every day, Jesus, no one would be getting any coils.
Yeah, absolutely. Night, and
But I'll always re-wick if I'm changing flavour. I don't like to put another flavour on top of another one. That's one of my no-nos. It's just never done it.
Did you see that? Saying that just wicking. Did you see that review I done on bacteria on the mouthpiece of your vaping kit?
No.
It drove I said I never had so many comments.
And yeah,
I never thought of that. You know.
I will do, Delta. I'll send it over for you tonight, mate.
Because we don't think we used to throw the cigs away when we finished, didn't we? But the vapes in the gob all day long, and you get very conscious where you shake people's hands.
Yeah.
You think, shit, I'm putting that back on me, mate. You know what I mean? I sent myself into paranoia, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I thought it had to be said.
Catch you later, Lee.
See you later,
Delta. Lee. Yeah. Well, I think we'll be knocking it on the head very shortly.
Time to wrap it up, guys.
Get into that time.
I got brought a cup of tea before. Look at the cup.
Ooh, suits you, sir.
That's a bit feminine, isn't it?
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, good night, Delta.
Alright then, guys. We're going to wrap it up.
Well, it's been interesting. Thanks for having us on board, Shane.
Yeah.
It's been a very interesting show. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Enjoyed the chat. PG is a lethal. Almost all bacteria concentration is low. That's 5 parts per million. It's interesting.
Yeah, but I thought they used PG in hospitals.
They use it in the operating theatre ventilation systems, and it's used as an absorbent to absorb a moisture from the air which contains the bacteria. That was the purpose of it. They don't use it so much, but that was, and hence the drying in your mouth you get sometimes. But I didn't realise only the busy bone china. I know, yeah. Wasn't my choice, to be honest with you. It was dropped through the door before we went live.
And you're never going to say no to a cup of tea here, Pete.
A little BJ, they'll be calling me GIAs if I carry on with that kind of
Well, yeah. Oh, dear. Right then, guys. We're going to love you and leave you.
Thanks for putting up with us.
Hopefully we will see you all back here again next Monday. Same time, same place. So, until then, vape on, keep it cloudy,
on, guys.
And keep safe.
If you can.
Yeah. So, find me outro. And there we go.
There you go.
See you later,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.